I just started filming a intro for the video, but I filmed it all on time-lapse mode, so you missed the cold start. But today what we're going to fix is that shifter slop. That's not fun to shift. So to fix that, we're going to replace that shifter bushing on the transmission. So let's start doing that. And we're going to start by jacking up the car. Uh-oh. Thought that this car was too low for the quick jack, so we're gonna put some blocks on the front tires and jack up the car. Now we should be good. The car makes a lot of pops, weird pops when it's cold start. I hope you heard it right. So the part where we want to remove is right underneath the drive shaft, so we're going to remove the drive shaft, that little pin on the shifter, then the pin that goes onto the shifter bushing, then remove the shifter bushing and we're good. So I'm going to try to just remove the shifter rod and remove the bushing without removing the whole drive shaft. So to remove that thing from the shifter cable of shifter rod of the transmission, we're going to have to remove that metal like clip. So let's try to remove that. I'm removing the exhaust and it goes so well because we just installed it. So now that the exhaust is off, we have a whole lot of place to remove the drive shaft. Now the drive shaft is off and we can see the bushing really well. So that's gonna be much easier. I just removed it and as you can see they don't look the same. You can see in the bushing there's like that yellow part that's now black. It's deep and that's why it's so sloppy. Now we get the fresh bushing and now we should be good. Some people say that it's easier when you like drill the yellow piece, but I don't want to because that's what it's going to make it sloppy. So I'll just put it in right there like that. I almost forgot to, when you put the pin in, you got to put this lock-in lock thing, I don't know, to put it on. I'm going to use these pliers that will spread it open, and I'll slide it on, so it will be way easier than to put it on by hand and with like a screwdriver. So that's it. Okay, so I finally got the bushing on. What I did to put it on, I grabbed the pry bar and I pried the bushing onto the gear selector pin. Then while I was pushing it on to compress the bushing, I had a plier that was pushing on the pin that I put on the top. Then finally, after like 200 tries, I finally got it. So it's on. Now I'm going to put the shifter rod on and go try if it feels better. So let's try that. It's a little bit better. Yeah, you know where the gears are right now. Before you didn't know where the gears were. It was so sloppy. Right now I'm going to put back the drive shaft on, the exhaust, and we'll go try that on the road. Now I'm going to lower it down and go for a test drive. It feels a lot more sharp.